That rapping though, man. Stratosphere.
Hello. Before we jump, oh wait, that wasn't in the script, I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
Hello. Before we get into reacting to Super M, we wanted to let you know that we were able to film and edit this video thanks to Patreon.
Since we are unable to monetize any of our React videos uploaded to this channel, it's our Patreon that keeps this channel running, growing, and improving.
We have a lot of interesting and exclusive content uploaded to our Patreon, including uncut reactions to this song, reactions to Japanese releases, live performances, and more. This full list of exclusive videos is pinned in the comment section below.
If you enjoy our content, we would really appreciate it if you can support us on Patreon at patreon.com/reacttothek. Joining our Patreon is completely optional. You can also support us by leaving something behind the surface. Why? It's like 2 sentences, Rafi. Come on! Okay, you can't. Stop laughing at me. You can also support us by leaving a like or comment on this video. Let's get to reacting. Woo!
You are now reacting to the boy group Super M, which is SM Entertainment's supergroup. So it's actually consisting of members from groups that already exist. So from EXO, NCT, and SHINee. And you're reacting to their 2020 pre-release single called Tiger Inside.
I think I know some of these people, so
Yeah.
I'm going to try.
You don't want me to tell you who?
I'm gonna
Can you tell
try
me
and
who?
figure out who they
Because
are.
I'll totally freak out. Because I know everyone in this video, personally.
In an interview, the member 10 said the song is about overcoming hardships and bringing out the qualities of a tiger, strength and courage, that are hidden in all of us. The lyrics encourage us to protect our personal boundaries and speak out against hate.
Oh, I like that. I like the tiger reference. Oh my god, I need to stop.
I do also. I also like the tiger reference.
Why
Are you English?
Excuse me. To be or not to be?
What the fuck?
That is the question.
And here we see a tiger.
That is nobler in the mind to suffer the...
Oh my god. Jason, can we just like play this?
The song is composed by Jonathan Gusmark and Ludwig Evers, also known as the producing duo Moonshine, and Alexander Magnus Carlsen.
Oh.
Wait, isn't Magnus Carlsen the really famous chess player?
Oh,
I think so. That rings a bell.
but this
Like,
is Alexander
The world's
Magnus
best?
Carlsen.
Okay, cool.
Alexander the chessman.
Alexander, the secret
So-
identity, best chess player in the world.
I saw a tiger.
Oh.
And tiger saw a man.
Tiger style. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Meow, meow, meow.
Whoa.
That sounds like a tiger's. I like that harmony.
Oh my god, he's Kai! Oh my god, it's Kai! It's Kai!
Yo, he looks fresh.
Oh my god, Shiny! Oh my god,
Ooh, tritones.
Where are we going?
Ooh, that harmony.
Ooh, I like the rap chorus voice. It's really dissonant somehow.
I love the contrast of speaking to singing.
Yeah.
It's like, I've got something to say.
Yeah.
He's got the most drip.
Oh my god, my king. Oh. My vocal king.
Oh, and then the next section is all in major. That's cool. It leads into it.
What are we doing there?
Oh, he's jacked. Shoot. Oh, I like the echo. Oh,
Oh, that is cool. Yeah.
I like the sound
I
of
like
that.
this chorus. Yeah.
It's so crunch.
Whoa.
This is cool though.
Singing his heart out. Super flawless vocal performance there.
Oh my god. Wow. 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 Whoa.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he went even higher the last little bit. I like the difference of his timbre. A little higher.
The song has so much energy. I like that.
That rapping though, man. Stratosphere.
Yeah.
Sing the stratosphere.
That went into outer space.
I loved how much space there was in that last section. It felt so open.
I love the traditional stuff they're wearing.
Yeah,
oh my god.
I like that.
Oh.
That's almost haunting, even though it's a major.
That is not your average tag, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, harmony. Yes. Wow. Jesus Christ.
I like how they had that at the end.
Do you want to go through that second time? You were screaming the entire time.
Yeah, that's gonna be a bitch for you to edit, because we're both just like,
Yeah, we're just like talking against
yeah, you're like
ourselves.
screaming. I'm like, that guy's fresh, that guy's fresh, that guy's fresh, that guy's fresh.
No, I'm sorry, guys. My 2014 like growl face came out. Oh my
Growl.
god. And like hello. Oh.
Wow.
So I heard a lot of wow.
I know. There was just so much charisma to it, and like in the music too. Like I mean, you know, it's interesting when like they start out right away just speaking instead of singing, because you're like, that's really the text. Like the text is doing the work there, and so the message is clearly the goal.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with that. I feel like there was also this interesting sort of duality of things that were being spoken and things that like weren't pitched, and then things that were sung or things that were things that had pitch, and it blended together so seamlessly. I was having such a good time, and that chorus, that descending line in the chorus that's nuts.
I don't know why I imagine like an old orphanage where like they ring a bell when they say dinner's ready, and then the tones are tee tee dun dun. I think all the kids would just be like, okay, it's dinner time. We can't mess around.
Yeah, so you seem to enjoy a lot about that.
Yeah, I really like that. The whole experience felt very compact, even though there was like an added rap section. Okay, if a classical composer hears this is not meant to be serious. But I feel like this is like the type of song where like a composer could analyze just to see how simple ideas develop into like an entire song experience. Because the whole thing with introducing the tritones, the ti don don, and then how that plays with the major and then sometimes the minor, I feel like every new section is built towards stuff introduced from the previous section in a very, very calculated way.
It's a god dang parallel major to minor. This time I didn't have to pluck it on the piano. I was singing. I'm like, oh my god! I went to school for music. Yeah, what is that? Bum 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 bum. 3 1 5 7 bum 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 bum. Why does this keep happening, Emma? Why is it always when I think something in K-pop sounds like, what was that harmony? It's literally just a parallel major to a parallel minor. Why does that always happen? Why is it every single time I think is like, oh, this is some wild harmony, it ends up just being, and somehow that blows my mind.
Yeah, Charlotte, what did you enjoy about that song?
Who? Okay, what was the first one that they did? There was, because that was the second half, but in the first half we had a different one.
Eh? That's tritone.
Yeah. But then they do it, reverse it, I think, and then we go the other way, right?
Oh.
That's the second motive. Can you play them back to back, Hen Hen? Now go to the other one.
And then that was. It's almost kind of like. You know what it feels like? It feels like an octatonic scale to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Octatonics. Oh, Jesus Christ! Why am I doing this? Normal scales that you hear have 7 notes in it before repeating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we repeat F. The octatonic scale goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that's kind of what I feel when I'm hearing them go. That would be there, but then that's like, I think of like a space missions, Apollo space missions. That's what, augmented?
Well, I just think it's funny that we go from tritone to augmented. Okay, can we talk about something completely different now? I want to talk about the part at doob 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 doo 2:17 where we get like this very vocally like break in it that it just kind of all calms down. Henry!
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Yes, so we have that. I thought that we were ultimately going to go back into the last chorus then, and then they fade out into possibly one of the most wicked rhythmic rap versions
Where is
ever.
it? Yeah, I get you. I thought we were going to go back to the chorus there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Here we add the triplets in,
Da-da-da-da-da, whoop.
and then back into the, I guess it's the pre-chorus.
Okay, but then they go into that, but they just fade out everything else underneath it. So you just have that bass in there, and then they're just like bringing this
Kind of
whole
builds
other
up that
vibe.
tension.
It does.
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna go back into it again, and then they're like, psych, here's a pre-chorus.
The beginning of the final chorus, it sounded like we've started, but then he does a little blues scale
that
downwards.
was fantastic.
Yeah, and
yeah,
then
yeah.
it's cool because we've heard this type of delay before, but this one actually begins like this is a start. Gotcha, it's not the real start, and then it just continues. It's like, it feels like the final chorus, but like 1 measure longer or 2 measures longer.
I feel like they do the same. There was like a formula put in like a structure, but I feel like the structure was never like built upon.
Yeah. And it was like they added the modal mixture to make us not bored, but I was like, I'm still kind of bored. Like, it's cool,
Yeah.
but like...
The most exciting part was when that boy was out here giving me range, giving me high. It was visually enticing, but it was aurally not hitting. Like, it was good, but like it never, there was like missing something. Like what you said, it had so much open space, it felt like there was something missing. I was like, certain parts I was like, oh, they could harmonize there, or they could just be like more wrist, like, I don't know, like a beat drop, something, like a grand pause, I don't know. It was just like missing something.
Meanwhile,
It felt like the different sections were very nicely lashed together. Like it felt like a very tightly woven sort of feeling as you went from one section to another. And also as it went on, everything felt connected in a really tangible way to what came before it, like you're talking about with the motivic development. And I thought there was one cool thing with the video complementing the music really well, where in the pre-chorus, the video kept going to shots where it was zooming in, preparing you for that drop, like kind of drawing you in a way that the music was doing as well. And I thought that was a cool way to play off each other.
That is really cool. What do you think kept your attention, even though we had lots of repeated material throughout?
I think there was a lot of changes.
There was a lot of changes.
There are a lot of textures that are so interesting that when they come the second time, we're more familiar with the context now. So even though it's the same thing repeated, it's like that second time it's equally as fascinating as the first time. There's a really bouncy and round sound, that local.
Yes,
boom,
absolutely.
boom, boom.
Yeah.
And I thought that was such a cool effect.
No,
Yeah.
a round sound is a good way of describing it.
Yeah.
I don't know, but just the picture in my head of the song is that sort of like,
Yeah, exactly.
that
A
shape
plump
to it.
tiger.
Whatever it is. Yeah.
Oh
God.
Nah, this tiger's pretty lean if they're actually talking about
If
a
it's
tiger.
You wanna come in?
다 추워 이제 들어가 저번 거니까 심 이제 몸편으로 보내 감당 안 돼 빠지지
Oh my god,
Yeah,
dude!
we've
I remember
heard-
him with like mushroom hair. That's like all I remember.